Hey everybody. This is a little bit of a sidetrack of what I normally go see, but I've been really into Demon Slayer lately, and I actually finished the first season. And at the end of the first season, there's a talk of a movie being greenlit when you get to the next time on whatever you're watching. So, what the hell? I decided to go see the Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train. And I don't know what to expect. I really like the series. I like the characters, well, with the exception of Zenitsu. Not the biggest fan of him, but I like everything else, and I like where it was going. That last episode is really just a setup episode to get you into this movie, and I honestly can't wait for season 2 to come out. So I thought, why the hell not? The wife is going away for the day, at least till the evening, and I have nothing to do. So why not go and see a movie? And, I don't know really anybody else that wanted to see this along with me or even knows the series. So that's why I decided to come and see it by myself. It's weird going to movies by yourself, but this is only available in theaters right now. At least I couldn't find it on VOD. I'm pretty sure that I could find it, if you know what I mean, but I would rather just go and experience it on the big screen. So why the hell not? And right now, with movies the way they are, it's rare to find something like this playing at regular times and being subtitled in the theater too. I know how some people feel about subtitles versus dub. I'm a subtitle guy just because I enjoy watching it in the original language that everything is in. It's one of the reasons why I really haven't done a whole lot when it comes to movies or TV shows that are based in Japanese. I love Japanese horror a lot, and it's rare that I can find a dubbed version, so it doesn't really mesh into the podcast, but it might mesh more a little into these video type of things. So maybe I'll start doing a couple on video, who knows? But nonetheless, we are here, I'm here to watch this Demon Slayer movie, and I'll let you know what I think when the movie is done. All right, catch you soon. All right, so I'm back. I'm just going to do this here. I was thinking about maybe I'll wait till I get home or do whatever, but let's talk about the movie. So first, I'm going to say I did enjoy it. I did really enjoy it. It is one long episode of Demon Slayer. So if you've seen Demon Slayer before, you know what you're going to get, right? There's one thing that I didn't quite like about it, but the thing is that it was cool, but at the same time, it was why? And that's because where I kind of say it feels like one long episode, it really feels like it kind of leads into everything that's going to happen within the next season without saying, next time, Jikai, and actually going into what's happening next on Demon Slayer. But the animation is absolutely beautiful. It's a little weird sometimes, with anime and CGI, sometimes it gets a little weird, and it kind of did here. I like it when they use it in the show because they use it for scenery and visual effects where they're trying to do something weird with the camera or anything like that. But here it's there's a couple of things that are weird, but it seamlessly blends with the 2D. So at the same time, it's kind of cool. I like the basic story, but like I said, something happens about an hour and 20 minutes in, maybe, that all of a sudden it's you could have ended it, but you tacked on a good 20 minutes to this movie where, while cool, I might not have done it. It's just weird. It's the best thing I can describe about it is a Final Fantasy last boss. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's still good. I mean, the voice acting is great. The animation is great. The basic story and how they're getting into everything is great. Nothing was really given away by the trailers, which is also great, especially when it comes to something like this, because you might expect, we're trying to reach an American audience, so we're going to totally change the way the trailer is, and, we're going to give a little bit more, let's make sure we grab them in. But you do really need to watch the series before you go see this movie. If you thought, hey, this was really cool, let's go watch this movie because there's not many, anime in the theater, don't. but please don't like watch the series. This is really for fans of Demon Slayer because it is a continuation directly off the end of the series. And even the end of the series, it starts this movie. So what happens at the end of season 1 is where you actually jump into this movie, and this whole movie is an arc, and it leads into season 2. So go into this movie knowing already that if you haven't watched it, you're not going to know who the characters are. You're going to enjoy it. I'm not saying that you're not, but you're just, it's going to feel like, wow, they really just jumped into everything. Like, this is what Mortal Kombat should have been, like, in my mind. Like, we've all seen Mortal Kombat. The people that really love it, love the games. They have this rich lore. Let's just jump into it, and let's just make this some part of the Mortal Kombat universe and just go and do it. And that's exactly what Demon Slayer did. Demon Slayer was like, okay, well, we've written this as an arc. It's going to be movie. If you've watched Demon Slayer, you would know even at the end of it, it says that the arc's been greenlit, kind of like what I said in the beginning. So, every character gets their due. That thing, Zenitsu is still fucking annoying, but he's better. A little bit better. I hope that leads to the character being better, because the character really gets on my fucking nerves inside the series. And then he got some like really cool little things, and then he went back to getting on my fucking nerves. Inosuke is my second favorite character in the series. He is even better in this movie, and even towards the end of the movie, I was like, wow, I'm totally, like, I really love that character. I love the way he does it. It's cool that we get to see one of the higher ranking Demon Slayers. I'm totally going to butcher what they are, and I know that some people are, so it's probably going to end up be written on the screen or something. We get to see them in action, like real action, and see why that person is so high in the ranks. And what I do like that the series has done is, like, and it's even, maybe this is a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not, because if you've watched the series, you kind of know, Tanjiro gets really frustrated with the fact that there's, no matter what he reaches, there's always somebody better. And like, when you finally actually see him, the high level, Rengoku, I think, which I hope I didn't fuck that name up. When you finally see him actually like bust out and like fight, he realizes that they are levels above what he is. And I like that the series has done that. Like, he's always been outmatched. He can match it, but even in the one fight where he takes down one of the lower demons, you have to, I don't want to ruin the whole thing. It's emotional and it's great in that anime way, but then the next episode you're like, oh fuck. And it's really here that you're like, oh fuck, he's really, like, even though he's strong, he is not ready for anything more than now. Like, he's ready for a lower level demon, but not necessarily anything more than that. So it's, like I said, it's interesting. It's cool. I did like the movie. I just didn't like where they went at the end of the movie. Like I said, the last 20 minutes, maybe that could have been something different, or you could have, I don't know if you don't want to drop it off because you're on such a high, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, it's not done. And I know that's a good character arc. So like, I realize that it is good for the character. It's bad for one of the characters. And I think that you could have done that in the series instead. So, overall, I'm still going to give this, 4 demon blobs out of 5. I think it's well worth it. If you're a fan of the series, go watch it. Do yourself a favor. See it in a theater if you can. That was an amazing experience all on its own to see it that way. And if you're not a fan, at least try to read up a little bit before somebody drags you to take it, so that you're just kind of not lost at what's going on. Not everything in it is going to make you feel lost, but I think the connection to the characters is what's going to make you feel lost. So thank you guys so much for checking out this little review, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all the fun stuff. Just released an episode on Truth or Dare on the podcast, so go check that out if you haven't checked it already. So also, podcast wise, I'm doing listener month, so if you have suggestions, either you can leave them in the comments here or hit me up through email, which is all in the the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time on one of these little car review things. All right, bye.